Previously on Balls.
Joel.
Darren.
Hey Joel, sorry, but the usual cell phone Olympics signals and stuff like that.
It certainly was. Sorry, man.
No problem. We won't keep you long. I believe you're off to swimming training.
I am,
What are you up to now? What are you planning for now?
Well, my midlife crisis continues with this whole endurance sport thing, eh?
Jeez, if you're not in the gym or on a bike, you're now swimming as well?
Yeah, I did Ironman this year, so I want to do Ironman again next year, but this is just more, I think, a recovery swim after the 94.7 yesterday. Having done it twice, my legs are tired.
Yeah, I heard that you did it twice. Congratulations. PGA clap for Joel.
Did you get 2 medals, Joel?
Why would you do
No, John, I just wanted 1 medal. The medal I get, the medal I get is a little pat on the back when the kids get a lot of cash and it gives them hope. And
That's true, man. All for charity.
Absolutely, good cause as well. A few people did do the double one as well, so well done on that.
How did your times differ, Joel?
Johnny, I think our second lap was a little bit too fast, to be perfectly honest. I guarantee our racing lot that we'll get them in the first lap to sub 3 hours. So we planned it exactly for that, and we're very fortunate. We have Chris Froome. Can you believe it, Chris? I've ridden with Chris a lot over the last 3 years. He still comes and sits on the front and rides with us. So
nice.
He paced us perfectly. We came in at 2:57 on the first lap. And then on the second lap, we stopped for lunch and, we take it a bit more chill. But our riding time on the second lap was, I think, 3:22 or something. So it was still relatively quick.
Yeah, we chatted to Chris a little later on the show, which we're looking forward to. Just quickly touching on the rugby, I think when we were talking last time, I was just saying, when I was looking at Pat Lambie in particular, an example of how much the guys on the field are actually having a say in what decisions they make. I mean, I don't think I would. It just looked totally un-Pat Lambie to see him on attack in the opposition half, kicking up and under.
Well, I heard you saying that just now. I know exactly the kick you're thinking of. And if you go look at the tape, Zane Kirshner was standing next to him and then chased the up and under. I think he got the call from Zane Kirshner. But where you are 100% right is I can't. Someone's got to say it. Nick Mallett, I believe, said it after the game. I didn't see his comments. But our strategy and our game plan right now leaves an enormous amount to be desired. It's terrible. We are the most dull rugby playing team in the world. It's one-pass rugby. Yeah. I'm not sure if you count it, but I don't think our centres passed the ball once between the two of them, let alone got the ball enough to pass it. But it was tired. We beat Scotland. We scored an intercept try, which inflated the score. But, gee, Darren, it's not pretty, eh?
Yeah, I mean, JP Peterson and who's on the other wing?
We don't even know.
Don't even know, huh?
Because we don't even want to mention.
No, they too. They were charged entrance fee for watching a full rugby test.
And I bet they didn't want to pay because it was such a dull test.
Exactly, yeah. No, but I can't understand. I mean, and everyone goes, they know this is the way Heineken did it with the Bulls, but I mean, that time has come and gone. And we've seen that it's not really bringing results. Yes, it's bringing victories, but as a lot of people have pointed out, against a team ranked 9th, it wasn't a convincing win, particularly when you saw how the All Blacks handled them previously.
Yeah, 100%, and I think that's where we need to measure ourselves. In life, in sport, in every facet, you measure yourself against the best. And right now, there's no doubt the All Blacks are the best. So when we measure up against them, and we see them put 40 points on Scotland, and Scotland scored 2 intercept tries or breakaway tries as well. That scoreboard should have been 44-3 or 44-6, maybe 44-7-10, So that just puts it all in context. We're not playing good-looking rugby. We're playing, dull, predictable rugby. We have a coach who, there's no polite way of saying it. I'm not sure he's got the strongest support staff around. And I'm not sure he's listening to anyone. Altogether at the moment, it's a disappointing picture.
Yeah.
Joel, do you think he cares, though? He's winning.
I think if he doesn't care, he's a fool because, sometimes they'll say, it doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. But you also need to understand that you can win against the Muppets and the weak teams playing any style of rugby because we've got so much talent. But when you play against a good side, strategically you've got to be up there in the high percentages to get it right. And realistically, we're not going to get it right playing the way we're playing.
No, and the All Blacks will see us coming anyway when we come up against them if we carry on this way. And I mean, it could be embarrassing, but you just cannot see us. Well, you cannot see us winning against a team like that playing this type of game.
And even we might battle against England on the weekend. And England had had a really good shot at beating Australia. Australia played out of their socks with the injury decimated team they've got.
Yeah.
England did a lot of good things at times, but I don't think that Australian team, bearing in mind the injuries, bearing in mind the personnel, I don't think they could have played much better, and they snuck one over England, who I thought at times did a lot of really, really good things. They were moving the ball around, their forwards were handling, they moved the point of contact well, they handled well, they scored a couple, they scored a good try or two. They were quite impressive in their own way. Maybe not good enough to beat us on a good day or even on an average day for us, but we're going to have to play a lot better than we played in the last few weeks if we're going to beat them.
Yeah. All right, we'll let you get to your swimming, Joel. Appreciate your comments and your time this afternoon. Nice to catch up again. Have a good week, buddy.
Thanks, Jolly.
You too. Nice chatting, guys. Take care, eh?
Cheers, you too.
Joel.
Bye.
Ciao.
Joel Stransky, as Marky said on Twitter. Stop it. Said getting serious about the rugby.
Darren, what an absolute dog show on the weekend. I mean, the guys were just pathetic.
What do you think of that, Joel?
Yeah, I know. Why?
Tell us what you really
I don't think Joel minds one way or the other.
No,
to
I
be
think
honest.
he's cool.
He's
But
very cool.
But we never, as a Springbok team, we never really go out and decimate a side.
No, well, we've done it before.
Yeah, but we'll do it against. We'll go out and do it against Namibia at home.
I mean,
or something like.
days and we've done it. I mean, that.
But it's
97
very
tour
rare.
already
It's more the exception
Yeah.
than the rule. We
No,
grind out wins.
Yeah. It's it was.
But it's
just
just
ugly to
it's
watch.
bland.
Yeah. Because we laid the nice. It's all good and well getting the platform laid, but then you've got to put in the killer blow, and that's what we're not doing. We get the platform laid, and then we get out of a game, and we spend the rest of the game defending.
Well, yeah, and you look
Against
at
a side that got the bit between their teeth.
You look at that second half and the possession stats and the
Yeah.
territory stats. They camped there,
Yeah, no, it was.
and it was just dogged defence.
It's not good. It's not good. And yeah, I mean, we say give Hanneke a chance and let him get his plan going there. But it almost seems like we've set our stall out on this is the way we're going to move forward for the next 4 years, and that's a concern. Yeah, it might just take one good club from the All Blacks, and everything's thinking might change. Look at the Stormers this year. They were getting pounded constantly about similar kind of thing, playing very defensive rugby, not being able to score tries. Look how they finished. Province. So
Very good champions.
Things can change. Things can change.
This is Balls Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate, and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. Balls.co.za